For decades, the 4-minute mile stood as an insurmountable barrier in athletics. It was a time that seemed unreachable, a goal that mocked the efforts of the world's best runners. The quest to break this barrier became an obsession for many athletes, a symbol of ultimate human endurance and speed. It was a challenge that had defied the best runners in the world. Year after year, athletes pushed themselves to the brink, only to fall short. The 4-minute mile was more than just a race. It was a test of human spirit and determination. Many believed it was beyond the physical limits of human capability. Sports scientists and experts debated endlessly, some even suggesting that the human body was simply not designed to run a mile in under 4 minutes. The barrier seemed impenetrable. The 4-minute mark seemed like an unbreakable record etched in stone. It was a milestone that loomed large over the world of athletics, a constant reminder of human limitations. The record books held it as a sacred number, a testament to the ultimate challenge. The world had accepted this limit. Spectators and athletes alike began to believe that the 4-minute mile was an unachievable dream. It became a part of the collective consciousness, a barrier that defined the boundaries of human performance. Who could challenge the impossible? Who would dare to defy the odds and attempt to break through this seemingly impenetrable barrier? The stage was set for a hero to emerge, someone who would redefine the limits of human potential. Roger Bannister, a young British medical student, dared to dream differently. In an era when breaking the 4-minute mile was considered beyond human capability, Bannister saw an opportunity to redefine what was possible. He possessed an unwavering belief in his own potential. His eyes reflected a fierce determination, a burning desire to push the boundaries of human endurance. Bannister combined his medical knowledge with a rigorous training approach. He meticulously planned his workouts, balancing his studies with intense physical preparation. He was determined to challenge conventional wisdom. Every stride he took was a step towards shattering a myth that had long held athletes back. This young man would take on the impossible. With every heartbeat, he moved closer to making history, proving that limits are meant to be broken. Bannister approached his training with scientific precision. He focused on building both speed and endurance. Interval training and innovative pacing strategies became his allies. Every stride, every breath was geared towards maximizing his performance. He pushed his body and mind to their absolute limits. May 6, 1954, at Oxford's Iffley Road Track, history would be made. It was a day that would be etched in the annals of sports forever. The world watched with bated breath as an unassuming medical student prepared to challenge the impossible. The air crackled with anticipation as Bannister took his mark. The tension was palpable, the crowd's excitement almost tangible. Everyone knew they were about to witness something extraordinary. The crowd held its breath. Every eye was on Bannister, every heart beat in unison with his. The silence was deafening, a collective pause before the storm. He shot off the starting line, his eyes fixed on the finish. The clock ticked down, each second a lifetime. His strides were powerful, his determination unwavering. The world seemed to slow down as he raced against time. He crossed the finish line in 3 minutes and 59.4 seconds. The unthinkable had been achieved. The stopwatch confirmed what many thought was impossible. An impossible barrier had been broken. The crowd erupted in joy, celebrating a moment that would inspire generations. Roger Bannister had not just run a race, he had redefined the limits of human potential.